What's up, guys? Welcome to Cofield Country Outdoors. I just got back from my trip up in north central Arkansas, about 40 miles from the Missouri border. I've never hunted that part of the country in my entire life. It's uh, very mountainous, hilly. Uh, but anyways, I learned a few things that if I ever get to go back, I'm going to know these before I go, and I'll try and help y'all guys out and share what I learned. First off, you need some really comfortable lace up boots with good ankle support because it is extremely rocky and hilly. A lot of places are 45-degree climbs, and the climbing ain't the bad part, it's the coming down that's tough on your ankles. Another thing I learned is down here I squirrel hunt in river bottoms, and the closer I can get to sloughs and rivers down in the bottoms, the better off I'm at. Better off I am, but not up there. I learned that the higher you get on the western slopes, uh, the more mass there is as far as acorns, hickory nuts, and black walnuts, and the more squirrels you see. It took me a day to figure that out, but it's kind of neat that on the on the eastern slope and on the eastern slope, it's pretty much void of mass. But on the western slope, there's quite a bit of mass. And it makes sense because the way the sun comes up, it gets more sunlight on the western slope throughout the day from the morning till the evening. On the eastern slope, you're going to get a lot more scrub trees like cedars and bitternut trees and shortleaf pines and stuff like that. But once I figured that out, I started finding a few squirrels. And also, I've noticed that the higher you go, the more larger animals sign you'll see, as far as like your bear and your deer and stuff. In the bottoms, it's fairly void of life. I was really surprised because it was so lush and green on the bottoms, but there wasn't no food until you get higher up in the elevations. But anyways, just a couple little things. If y'all ever decide to go up there and do a little hunting, I highly recommend it. It's beautiful up there. If you want to see some gorgeous country, go to north central Arkansas. And I'm fixing to attach a video, kind of show you a little bit of the how the wildlife move. I never really understood these people who live up in the mountains talking about benches and stuff like that. And once I got up there and got up in the hills, I could see the benches and how the animals move around the mountain feeding. And I got a little video of a trail on a bench on how they move, and it really makes a lot of sense now that when I watch all these trappers that trap and hunt up in high elevations, how they're successful. Well, anyways, hope the video coming up helps somebody, and enjoy. What's up, guys? I'm up here in the Ozarks, up in Arkansas, north central Arkansas, about 40 miles from Missouri, doing some squirrel hunting, and I seen something. I'm walking the edge of this, I guess you'd call it a mountain, and I seen something that was pretty interesting. Looked like a fine place to put a snare or a blind set for a foothold, and I'm starting to understand how these fellows that trap up here in the hills, what they're talking about getting on the benches of these mountains, and I'll show you. If you can see, I don't know, it's kind of hard to see, but right up through there is a perfect trail. You can see it a little better. Something's walking up pretty steady, and it goes right up under that limb that's fell over
But man, that looks like a fine place to either set a snare or a foothold. Tell me what y'all think, and write me a comment, like, subscribe, and y'all have a good day.